Yo, what is going on, you guys? I'm FlipArtz and welcome back to another commentary video. And in today's commentary, I'm going to make this just a little bit more personal. And I normally don't talk about my personal life or my family or just anything, personal within my own spectrum, my own circle or anything like that. I normally just make videos about Call of Duty or other games and tips and tricks and helpful videos and entertaining stuff so that you guys can get a laugh and a kick out of it, and hopefully it brightens up your day just a little bit, even if it was just a 5-minute clip or a 10-minute clip or something like that. Hopefully it just makes other people's days happy. That's why I do those videos. But for today's video, I wanted to try and just make this video kind of just for myself, not like a vlog or like a whatever you want to call it. It's just a little something I want to try, and it's something that I'm trying to live by for myself, and I'm gonna see if this makes me as a happier person later on, maybe from a week or now and stuff like that. It's more just for me, but hopefully you guys do enjoy this nonetheless. And I know a lot of people are confused, like, what the hell are you talking about, Flip? I don't know where you're going with this. Essentially, I've just been like in this really odd mind state lately, just thinking like, I feel like I have friends, and then at the same time I feel like I don't have friends. I feel like sometimes I'm alone, and then you say like, you could tweet something like, oh my god, I have no friends, and then people are like, oh, but you have me and all this stuff. But I don't know, it's weird. It's like, you could have so many people who follow you on YouTube or follow you on Twitter or have all these friends on Facebook, but that doesn't mean you're friends with these people, because you don't actually talk to these people, and these people don't actually go and reach out to you. Like for me, I don't remember the last time someone went to talk to me on Twitter or on Facebook or whatever, like as a personal chat, or wanted to go and hang out or something like that. And yeah, I do have a close group of friends that I would think are my tight-knit fam squad group that, I would have my back and all that stuff. But then sometimes, you just think about stuff and you get a little bit stupid, and then you realize like, well, I don't know if you can even call it a realization, but it's just, you think about stuff and you're like, well, do I even have friends? Do they even acknowledge my existence? Do they even care if something happened to me? And all that stuff. And then you think about your life and what you've been doing, and have you been regretting things and all that stuff. So for me lately, I've just been thinking like, am I happy with the way I've been running my channel? Am I happy with the content that I've been producing for you guys? Am I happy with the time that I've spent where I could have put it here and I put it over there instead? Or for example, I did talk about this a while back about if you wanted to do something, go and do it. And for example, like I would just stay in bed sometimes and I would just sit there for hours and hours, and I would say to myself like, dude, you can get up right now and go make some commentaries. You could go play Black Ops 3, get some gameplays for the future, do something productive. But instead I would just sit there and just do nothing, and I'm kind of like, dude, you're being a hypocrite. You told people to go do this and you're not doing what you want them to do. And for me, I find it easier to just preach stuff to other people than to follow your own advice. And I always try to tell people, like, if you want to do something, just go and do it. If you want to go and talk to this person, go and do it. If you want to buy this, just buy it, because you know what? This thing might not be on the shelf the next day, or like you're gonna regret that you didn't buy this last time or whatever, and you always say next time, or you always say tomorrow or whatever, or I'll do this errand tomorrow, or I'll do this next week or something, and then the time comes and it's too late. And this could get really, really deep and really, really dark, so we're not gonna get to that kind of thing. But it's just a whole bunch of stuff that I've been thinking about, and it's just like, am I really happy with the way I've been, living life? Am I living life the way I would be happy living life? And this is kind of like a question I would pose to you guys. Are you guys happy with the way that you guys are living your life? Now, I'm not trying to be, depressing or anything like that. That's why I'm making this video. It's kind of like for myself. In a way, if you guys are feeling the same way right now for whatever reason, of course, you guys can relate to me right now and feel the way I'm feeling. Whether it's like unappreciated, or you feel like no one notices you, senpai, or anything like that, I mean, if you guys, can relate to this, you guys know what I'm feeling like and all that stuff. And I'm sure everyone's felt like this one way or another, or one time or another, something like that. I don't remember how exactly it goes or what the quote is, but I'm sure a lot of people have felt this way at one point in time. I think that is what I was trying to say. Yeah, one point in time, everybody has felt this way. And some people right now are probably like, Flip, what are you going on about? I mean, you seem like the most energetic kind of guy. You're always hyped up, and you're always happy, and you're always making people laugh, and you're always cracking jokes, and you got the Asian accent always going in and out, and just all that stuff, and you just don't seem like you would ever be very depressed. What is going on? And honestly, sometimes I do. I just feel like, I have all these, quote, friends, end quote, and there's no one around. There's no one, messaging me, and I'm messaging them, and then they're either there or they're not, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. I just had to make this video, kind of get stuff off my chest and just feel better about myself. And if you guys haven't been following me on Instagram, I did put this quote up, and not a lot of people, you know, follow me on Instagram, and not a lot of people have noticed either, but I have this quote on there, and I've been thinking about it, and I'm not going to say that I made this quote or anything like that. I'm sure someone made this quote before me or something, but I was thinking in my head, and it came up, and I decided I'm going to write it into my Instagram description and just try to live by that as well, which is nothing to lose, everything to gain. But essentially, with that quote of nothing to lose and everything to gain, I've been just putting a whole bunch of things into my head and just trying to be living by that positively. So when I told you guys, you know, if you want to go do something, go and do it, that's what I've been doing for the last few months. If I want to go and make a commentary, if I'm going to go make a video, if I know I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something, I'm going to go and do it. If I plan to go and do something, we're going to go with it 100% of the way. No regrets. You're not going to live your life with any regret. That's the way I've been trying to live my life so far, and honestly, it's been going out pretty well. But of course, you know, you do have those nights, those sleepless nights where you can't sleep, hence sleepless nights, and you just sit there and you think about stuff, and then you know, screw yourself up by thinking so stupidly. And I'm trying not to live that way. I'm trying to live in a positive light. And again, a lot of people are gonna be like, I've never seen you like this before. I don't know why you would be talking like this and acting like this. And you know, sometimes the most, you know, talkative people are the people who hurt the most, or the people who are the most quiet have a lot to say and things like that. You know, it's one of those things, those quotes, those ways of thinking is just, you know, you got to take it from a different person's perspective. You got to be in another person's shoes and everything like that to experience what those people experience. And you know, everybody experiences things differently, but I'm sure a lot of people have experienced things that are similar. So for me right now, I'm just going through a phase where I'm trying to be like, this is my life. I'm gonna live it the way I want to live it. I'm gonna be as happy as I can. I'm gonna be preaching stuff and follow my own word. And you know, I'm gonna help people out. I'm gonna be me. And if people don't like who I am, then by all means you can leave, because I can't change who I am just for some other people who don't, you know, agree with the way I want to be. Like, this is me. This is what I've decided to do, and that's the way I'm gonna be going with it. Live with no regrets. Do what you want to do. Life is short. Keep your head up high, just keep walking, and you never look back. You just keep going with what you want to do in life. If you want to go and you want to be mopey all day, that's not the way to live it. But if that's what you're really content on doing, then by all means, no one's gonna stop you. But the only person stopping you is yourself. If you want to go and succeed and you want to do something, you got to work for it, you got to fight for it, you got to show people what you're worth. If you know you can do better than somebody else, prove it. Do something so that people can notice you, and they're gonna know, dude, this guy right here, yo, this girl right here, this person knows what's going on, and they're living life. They are so just in the zone. They are trying to go 120%. They're going Super Saiyan God mode. They're going Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan mode. They're going all out for whatever it is that they're trying to do. And it's basically the same thing on YouTube. We got people on here who think it's so easy to be a commentator, so easy to be a YouTuber. They think they can get some gameplay, slap some commentary on there, and they're gonna be famous. It doesn't work like that. There are people who are super entertaining out there and still don't get the recognition they deserve. People gotta grind really hard for what they want. If you want to get really big out there, you gotta prove your worth out here. Yeah, it takes a lot of work. It could take a year, it could take 2 years, it could take 3 years before people really notice who you are. If at the end of the day, when people do notice you and you do get up there, you can't say that all of this was for nothing. If you quit, then that's it, you're a quitter. But if you keep going, they can't ever call you a quitter. They might laugh at you and say you're wasting your time, but if you know for yourself that you're doing something that you want to do, and that's your passion and that's your thing, then forget these other people, because they have too much time in their hands. They have too much time to talk about you, write about you, leave comments about you, and all that stuff. Everything that they have time to leave hate about you is just them acknowledging you. They have so much effort and time to talk about you, and you don't have enough time to talk about them. You gotta live your life, no regrets, do what you want to do, and live it up. So that's the way I've been trying to do it. Again, I wasn't trying to be depressive or anything in this commentary, okay? I am just as energetic as I've ever been. It's just sometimes, you know, you hit the highs and you hit the lows, and at the start of this comm I was pretty low, but now at the end of this comm I'm pretty high. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have anything to say, leave your comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button to show your support. And if you're new, subscribe. And if you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys do, because it does help out the channel, and I do try to put out as many videos as I can for you guys daily, so you guys have a lot of entertaining content to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So later days, and peace out.